Aw, animals.
Newly discovered animal species all look very familiar. It's not every day scientists are lucky enough to stumble upon new species, but when they do, naming them is a huge part of the fun. The past year saw the exit of music legend David Bowie, but a slithery serpent with his likeness has since been discovered and introduced into the world. Named after its rainbowy resemblance to the rock icon's alter ego, the Ziggy Stardust snake was discovered by a team of scientists in Laos. Also on the list is a tiny little guy discovered in Thailand, fondly named the Klingon newt. The amphibian was dubbed as such due to the ridges on its head, which are strikingly similar to those of the alien race of the Star Trek universe. In the mountainous regions of southwestern India, researchers found an especially odd-shaped arachnid crawling around. The Eriovixia gryffindori spider was named for having a body shape reminiscent of the sorting hat in Harry Potter. True to its moniker, the fantastic beast does have some magical talents. It's actually trying to mimic dry foliage in order to hide from predators. And as President Obama steps out of the White House, a fish found near his home state will carry on his fine name. The Toshinoides Obama was discovered near the northwest Hawaiian Islands. When the president decided to expand the boundaries of protected waters in the region, the scientists involved felt it was only fitting to honor the man responsible for keeping the fish safe. The fish has a circular red spot ringed with blue on its dorsal fin, which looks an awful lot like the president's campaign logo. Clearly a no-brainer. With so many fun new species to examine, Sir David Attenborough should have plenty to play with when BBC's Planet Earth 3 begins production over the next decade. Here's 5 more stories about animals you've probably never heard of before.
Scientists have discovered that the tiny gardener's frog, which was long assumed to be deaf, is actually able to hear using its mouth. The earless gardener's frogs can be found in the Seychelles, a series of small islands in the Indian Ocean. It grows to a maximum length of just 11 millimeters. Using X-rays, scientists discovered the frog's mouth acts as a resonator that resonates at a frequency of 5,738 hertz. Scientists played pre-recorded frog calls and found the male gardener's frogs croaked back as if in conversation, proving they could hear. Scientists hope the discovery of this novel hearing mechanism could be applied to help certain types of human deafness.
Weird worm shoots white goo all over human hand.
Good hat. แม่งกูถ่ายนี่ไว้อะแม่งอย่างเอ้ยช่วยกูด้วยนุ้ย
Conservationists pay fishermen to free giant catfish. A giant catfish was caught in China last week on August 25th. It is huge indeed, and also super ugly. But don't laugh just yet. The giant catfish is an endangered species, one of the few superfish remaining in China's river. The giant catfish is also known as the panda of the water, or the living fossil of the river. Panda? Really? Can someone explain to me how this ugly fish looks like a panda? Maybe they're just fat, but I don't know, I'm just saying. The local environmentalists recognize the giant catfish as an endangered species and pay the fishermen nearly $10,000 to have the giant catfish released back into the water. Studies have shown that the giant catfish has been chilling in the river since the age of the dinosaurs. The giant catfish usually lives for about 50 years and grows to 3 meters in length, weighs about 600 pounds, and is definitely capable of eating your face off. This giant catfish makes the piranhas look like a bunch of Hello Kitties. Damn!
Shark Fight Club features 2 Wobbegong sharks duking it out. Ever heard of a Wobbegong shark? Well, the shaggy beard on this fellow is what the native peoples of Australia were referring to when they named the shark Wobbegong, also fondly called wobbies. One can be seen here tussling with another of its kind, likely a mate prospect. This incredible footage was captured by divers off the Gold Coast of Australia. There are 12 species of Wobbegong sharks, and they're observed to be quite lazy. But apparently they can be just as motivated as anyone when it comes to doing the horizontal cha-cha. The The Wobbegong is known for its powerful jaws and sharp teeth, and once they bite, they don't let go easily, as this female discovered firsthand. Ah, nature. Pictures of deep-sea fishermen's strange harvest go viral. Just when you needed reminding of the absolute bizarre things that evolution has filled our world with, along comes Russian fisherman Roman Fedorstov and his Twitter account. Well, let's back up. Fedorstov is a deep-sea harvester based out of Murmansk in Russia's frigid far northwest. He's been cataloging the strange finds his trawler pulls up from the deep ocean, including species that live up to 5,000 feet down. A lot of this stuff isn't intentionally harvested, but turns up in the trawling nets anyhow. This is known as bycatch. But it sure is fascinating, and Fedorstov's sharing it with the internet. His Twitter account, where you can find these and other incredible images, now has a healthy 83,000 followers. See a story that really should be animated? Suggest stories to TomoNews now.